Hey everybody, Roger here. Hope you guys are all having a great day. Yeah, it's been a while since I made a video, and I did want to let you guys know about a lot of things that have been going on locally here with me and some local politicians, or I'm sorry, local people who are running for local office here. I've been, like I said in probably one of my last videos months back, I've been helping them with their campaigns. And that's out of pocket. I've been helping them with a lot of hosting, design. Right behind me, if you see right behind me, I just got another batch load of sorry, it's bumpy road and there's a lot of people on it. Yeah, they don't do a good job in my county on maintaining the roads, as you can see with the camera going down. I mean, fuck this shit. God, that's crazy. So yeah, as you can see with the bumpy road here, my county does not do a good job. Our county representatives don't do a good job. CDOT doesn't do a good job. Funding is going to nothing. And so we need, one of the reasons why we got these guys, that I'm backing these two people for local public servitude here is because of the mismanagement of funds, the lying, the deceitfulness, and the historic abuse of power in this region. We have a lot of very smart people in this group of friends, and I now consider them family, who have been actively making a difference, fighting back, getting FOIA requests from local officials, getting COIA requests, filing affidavits and a couple of lawsuits as well. So I mean, we're doing a lot in our community to try to make a huge difference, and there has been a lot of pushback. And I will say this, I have never seen so many politicians abuse their power with like what I have behind me. This is like the third batch or fourth batch of political signs. I've made a couple of like 4 foot by 8 foot posters, probably about 15 of them, and I made another 6 foot by 3 foot campaign posters for the person I'm helping run for sheriff, one of my best friends here, and made probably about 20 of those. I don't remember the number, but we have a lot of those. And behind me, I have a lot of our yard signs. And we had a designer here in our community who, for the last about almost exactly 2 months, kept telling my friend who's running for sheriff, hey, I don't have the orders done yet. These designs were so simple, and they're not my design. They are her design. 2 months. And then I finally told him, look, I will make these for you. I've helped him with his website, with his banners, with a lot of his videos, with a lot of his text content that he puts on his website, his posts, his blogs. I've helped him with everything. I think I'm basically his campaign manager. And then this happens. So I told him, send an email out to this lady and tell her if she doesn't have these done for you by 3 p.m., whatever, then you want the order canceled. Well, he did that. That same day, she decides to expedite the order. Quite a bit of money. I couldn't believe how expensive it was for how little amount of quantity of banners he received. She made him fulfill the order, but I told him, after the election, you should definitely turn around and try to countersue, because she breached her contract. She breached a lot of things. She took forever. Anyway, she's really good friends with the other person who's running for sheriff against him. And so it's pretty chaotic, but mine were like maybe half of the cost of what she paid, and I'm getting like double the amount of these things. And my design is way better, way better than the effort that she put in for 2 months. I got my design up for him in like, 8 hours, 6 hours. Him and I working together on how to properly make them. So yeah, everything is good on our end, on this end. But he ended up getting a message from our county development manager. I can't remember her name. Anyways, she emails my friend and says, I've noticed that you have a lot of banners all over town and the county, and we need you. It's basically a cease and desist letter for him to stop doing what he's doing. But she said, or she noted in the email, you can still keep these up if you give me, number one, give me the geo coordinates of every single yard sign. A banner, and where they're placed. And number two, if you pay $50 for each banner that you have out there. And there was a third option. I can't remember what the third, not option, but the third item that he had to abide by. And she said, well, and you have within 24 hours of receipt of this email, of sending of this email, to get back to me. He responded, because we know state law and federal law in our group here. We understand everything. He said, you're in violation of my First Amendment rights. You're in violation of other things as well, and a couple of state statutes and laws. And you're overstepping your boundaries here. This is basically meddling on election interference and intimidation tactics, among other things. You know, he worded it way better than I'm saying it now. So they haven't responded, or she responded with some things. We responded back with, we have an awesome lady here running for county commissioner who does a lot of research for us. She is I think, 2-time national debate champion. Her law is her background, and so she responded to her as well, wrote a couple of articles. They have not gotten back. This woman is amazing. I hope she wins. She's another person I'm defending here, but she wrote an article in one of our local websites here regarding their abuse of power and how it's repeatedly being done. So she helped with writing an email back to the county attorney, this development director who sent my friend the email, who's running for sheriff, and they have not gotten back. I think they are scared. Banners are all over town now, and we're not caving in. We are making sure that we're doing the best that we can to ensure that they at least have a fighting chance of winning. Meanwhile, the establishment, people holding positions of power here, really shouldn't even be called positions of power. They should be called public servitude. But anyways, these corrupt politicians here are doing everything that they can to try to hinder us from actually making progress. We're gaining ground within this campaign for my friend who's running for sheriff. I'm basically, again, his campaign manager, his statistical analyst. And I see how much traffic he's getting. I see where we need to make improvements, where we need to refocus our energies, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So it's been going very good. And for us being grassroots in this and unaffiliated candidates, I myself am a registered Libertarian, but I work with these two people because I want this county and town to have the change that it needs to get rid of this corruption and start putting the community first, start putting law in favor of abuse of law. So that's what I've been doing the last couple of months. And also a lot of things in my life have changed. I mean, I'm not going to say for the better or worse. There's a lot of different changes going on. We all are facing our own challenges in this time. And I know a lot of people who follow me are facing their own challenges as well from what I've kept up. It's a weird world right now. You got to keep fighting. You got to make sure that if you have local potential representatives running for local office in your town or county, your county, then by all means, go out there and actively support them. I'm being chastised left and right. My friend is being chastised left and right. My other friend, who is running for county commissioner, is being chastised left and right. Meanwhile, their competitors who aren't even incumbents, they are not out there wanting to debate. I made a video a couple of months back about a debate that they were publicly invited to. Their two competitors, actually, main competitors, I should say, vocally turned the offer down. And that video is probably one of the biggest videos I had for this particular website, the particular YouTube channel and BitChute channel that I use to help these people run for local office. So anyways, yeah, making a lot of noise here. It's awesome. And I've seen a couple of banners left and right here while on my drive right now of all the candidates, and it's pretty impressive. I'm very happy. And online I do I'm not going to say shit post. I shit post with facts about our community and these people who are defending both the sheriff candidate who's against my friend and the county commissioner candidate who's against my other friend as well, they back them up and say, oh, they don't need to debate. You know, there's nothing that needs to be said. You know, we just know that these people are going to be good. No, your candidates have only expressed empty platitudes that previous candidates in this county have done over the years. And our county has a lot of people in it that need to wake up and start making actual changes, start making actual valid decisions to get the right candidates elected. I'm going to say we're a bankrupt county here. We are relying so much on state funding, federal funding, grants, and whatnot to just try to make ends meet here. Meanwhile, our roads are destroyed. It's insane. So anyways, that's what I've been doing the last couple of months. There's been a lot of other things as well that, I have a friend in front of me right now who's driving in front of me who, anyways, they have a bumper sticker and they only have it for one candidate, not for the other one. So anyways, long story short, we're making a lot of progress here. Ooh, I'm looking at all these signs now. This is awesome. Anyways, guys, that's where I've been. Hopefully sooner than later, once this campaign ends, I will be back on track to make some other videos about different topics. This world has gone crazy. But you know what? This is where the going get tough and the tough get going, right? All right, guys. Miss you all. Like, hate, subscribe, unsubscribe, share, don't share. I do love it all. Peace out.